morning, guys. It is cold. Everybody in here is still sleeping. I'm responsible for breakfast this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Time to get the coffee. You guys got a few minutes to go get the coffee. I'm going to try to keep my voice down there upstairs. I have to say, this is a cool little place here. But last night when I was laying in bed, it sounded like a freaking herd of buffaloes. People running up the stairs while I'm trying to sleep. I don't even know what that. Oh, this refrigerator door does not shut very well. I replaced this thing with fresh water. I got a Keurig. Oh, my back is killing me, like literally killing me. It sucks. Good morning, everyone. As many of you know, we're here. We are in Tennessee, and it is cold. I may jump on my phone here in a little bit and take you guys outside to show you outside, but it's still pretty dark. So, I never drink kind of like my coffee, but it seems like every time I'm out, I do. So we all had a lot of time to sit and chat last night. You know, we're hearing that the public buildings might be closed today, or the government buildings might be closed today. We got to look into that. I mean, it doesn't deter us. It really doesn't, guys. If you guys know anything about us, all it means is we're moving on to some other stuff that's on our list and getting it knocked out of the way. Good morning, everyone. Sorry. Yeah, Jenny, I hear you, but if anybody knows, I'm literally deaf in my right ear, so I can literally just roll over on this ear and I don't hear a thing. I don't hear literally a thing. Olivia is sitting right next to me and talking to me. People don't realize when you're deaf in that, I can't hear a thing. I can tell that she's talking, but I can't understand what she's saying. So it's like, I'm good. It's just that I can hear the vibration. I think I would have heard them with the earplugs or not. I need to stick this up on something. It's too low. How low can you go? Guys, remember, if you're not getting notifications of Bullhorn Betty, go to your unsubscribe and resubscribe, or go to your notifications and change them from none and then turn them back to all. We're having a lot of problems here lately with them not updating you guys. It just keeps dropping for some reason, and I don't know why. I'm in charge of cooking this morning, so I'm going to be trying. The reason why I'm in the kitchen is because I got to find some utensils, some stuff, and I got to get some breakfast rolled out here soon. I mean, it's 6:30. I told people they weren't allowed to sleep in this morning, but I am kind of shocked that I only get 70 people in here this morning. Usually we have about 200. So I'm just going to keep waiting until people get up and start looking at their notifications and coming in here. So we're just going to kill some time for a little bit. I hope you guys are okay with that. Good morning, everyone. Yep, Vanny, I know. I forgot the stupid peppermint creamer. I tell you what, we are a hot mess going to the freaking store together. It's like, okay, we're going to get the creamer, and then a second later, somebody will say something and just completely distract us. And next thing we know, we forget to go get the sticky creamer. Like, I'm stuck with these things. Are you kidding me? My Miss Robin's like, they make a peppermint mocha. If anybody knows anything about me, I am addicted to this peppermint mocha. I'm going to literally have withdrawals because it's seasonal, and I'm going to literally have withdrawals. It's insane. Savage put up a video of JLR past. I can't have. You know what? JLR is fine. He did things to mock people. He did a lot of stuff. The man's not scared. He is by far one of the nicest people. This is what I can't stand. I work with this. Not only that, but of all people in this home, I have worked with JLR the longest, literally the longest. And I have never in my life ever feared for my life. He's a good guy. But And this is why you don't listen to you don't listen to Google, and why you shouldn't judge people. And the idea, I mean, literally the idea that even if he was a horrible, horrible guy, even if, I mean, the man's only been charged with one thing in his entire life, and he has never been charged with anything ever again, right? Just because he can be construed as offensive to some people and trigger, he triggers a lot of people. He does things to trigger, to really, get to people that are insensitive or, whatever. But to think, and people don't realize that JLR and I have worked together for quite a long time. We really have. That's why he called me whenever I was one of the first people he thought of when we were going out to Gabby Petito, this thing with Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie, because we had worked together on many different things. We live like 2 hours or so apart from each other, but we work very well together in most cases. Like him and I are the only, I think, like Olivia and I, we speak, but I love her. Even Marissa, we all just kind of gel well together, I got to say. Do we argue? Of course we argue. But to fear him? Jeez Louise, be scared of him? Are you kidding me? He's like a freaking teddy bear. That's stupid. Hey, guys. Yeah. We're in Knoxville, Kevin. We're in Knoxville, so we'll see how that all works. Yeah. Well, we got Justin, Justice for All. He should be here. So we get to meet him, and either way, we got work to do. Somebody made these. Look at that. Oh, here's the best part. I hope you guys will be able to see it. Let me move my hair out of the way. You guys see it? There we go. You guys see it? Right? Look at that. I've been tagged. I'm property of what? Bull Betty. Yes, the gang's together. Gangs together. We have a gal, one of our supporters that are out there that made us these shirts. She did an amazing job. It was great. We thought they were, and she made several of them. Like I got another one. I got a purple one that says Bullhorn Betty, but I didn't think we were going to be going to the TVI headquarters, so I'm wearing the black one so I can wear. And we got a washer and dryer here, so it's okay. You guys are going to have to watch me. Oh my God. Holy crap, my back's sore. But I'm actually going to be, this is not a cooking channel. But we are going to be cooking. I am responsible for cooking everybody's breakfast this morning. As many of you know, I'm an early riser, and everybody's still in bed. Usually, believe it or not, usually the JLR is like right behind me. He's an early riser too, in most cases, but I don't know what time. I just know when I went to. I'm telling you what, I was freaking cranky last night. I have to tell you, I was so freaking cranky. I had been up since 4:00 yesterday morning. It was 11 o'clock last night. We're trying to fix whatever issue is going on with Jonathan's phone and why it's not, or that new account he thank you guys. But he was having problems going live on his phone. We could go live on the computer, but we couldn't go live on the phone. So we had to go through a bunch of stuff to get him live. And we did finally get it go live. So we're going to be in good shape. We just don't know what's going on. This whole snowstorm has kind of really caused some issues. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. But we keep going back, we keep talking. We keep going over all the information we've received. We keep going over everything, as to what's going on, where summer could be. Thank you. Thank you guys. I know I love the shirt too. Gotcha. French toast on a snowy day. I know, but I don't see any bread around here that I can use for French toast. So what I have is bacon and eggs. So I'm making scrambled eggs and bacon. And that's what we're having. I even wanted potatoes. Like I like some seasoned potatoes. I don't do hash browns, so to speak, almost like I cut my potatoes like a home fry. So, and that is not enough. The problem is like no matter what you do, like she didn't get enough eggs. I got enough eggs for a couple days, a couple breakfasts. That's about it. Because I mean, we got, what is it, 5 people in this house? Me, yeah, 5 people. So gotta make sure there's plenty of food. Like I think one package of bacon is enough for, but it's cheaper to eat here than it is out, I think. But now, you know, who knows? I mean, $1 sandwich is $1 sandwich. But it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy. So, how's everybody doing? Hi, Ireland. We got a lot of people from around the country in here, around the world in here, rather. And if you guys noticed, we all went live last night. We were all, except Olivia. She didn't participate until after the fact. You know, she was trying to edit that video. Honestly, I haven't even seen that video yet. So many of you guys don't know, Chronicles of Olivia was editing like crazy. And she got a new episode uploaded last night. She was editing all the way here. She was editing here until late in the night. Penny, that's funny. And then she sounded like a herd of buffaloes when she decided to go to bed. Everybody did. Everybody walking up the stairs. It sounded like boom, 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 because it's a 3-story house. It's a 3-story house. We have the main floor here where I'm at. Then you go up the stairs, and you got Marissa down the hall. You got me in the middle, and then JLR at the other end of the hall. So, and then you have a door off to the side right by JLR's room, and you go up another set of stairs, and then they have a whole nother area up at the very top. So I wanted the top room, but it was big and it had multiple beds in it. And I'm like, it's not fair for me to take the biggest room and leave, because Olivia and her mom's got to share. But if I didn't have to go to the bathroom when I got here, I would have stole the room that JLR picked and put them in there with the twin beds. But things happen for a reason. I was supposed to be in the room and sleep on a twin bed. So it is what it is. And besides that, I'm pretty sure he's because he grabbed the bigger bed. I sleep on literally one little corner of the bed. Like even if I have a king size bed, I'm literally on the one side of the bed. So being on a twin bed for me is not too bad. I don't know how he is, you know. Good morning, everybody. We're slowly increasing our number. I'm glad you guys are all here. I just want to let everybody know, if you guys don't know already, the notifications are acting funny again. So you may have to unsubscribe and resubscribe, or go into the notification bell and change it from none to all. I also found out, yes, this is Heels on the Ground, guys. Heels on the Ground has been sponsoring this trip. I want to make sure we give them credit where credit is due. And we've been doing a lot out here. Last night, maybe you guys weren't with us last night. So last night we made signs. So I want to show you some signs. Really cool. This is Olivia's creation. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Nice, huh? This is, who did this one? Marissa. Let me move it over there. Here's mine. JLR, I don't think did one. I think he's waiting for the girls to do one for him. I don't know. So those are the signs. We are gonna protest. They can only keep these offices down so long. And I'm sure part of the reason, especially in this area, I mean, it's not even that bad. It's cold. So what? Seriously. Any excuse not to work. Any excuse not to work in government. It's irritating. It really is. It really is. It's so irritated with lazy people. Like all these stores around here are closing, right? We went out. The only place that was open was literally Walmart. And it says they're closing due to weather. And I'm looking around. It's a little bit of snow. It's a little bit of snow. Like, why are you closing a business down for freaking little bit of snow? Seriously. Yeah, awesome signs. Awesome signs. So, I don't know what else she got. I gotta look in the fridge and see what else she got. I gotta look at the freezer. I looked in the fridge. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 9 eggs this morning. 9 eggs have been made for this scramble. She got little Eggos and like Eggos and stuff. I just don't eat that stuff. It's bread. I have to have a good breakfast, a good wholesome breakfast. Usually my breakfast, if I eat breakfast at home, consists of eggs, bacon and a potato, maybe a bread, like a little slice of bread, just a whatever. So I'm just gonna set all this stuff aside, let it come up to room temp, and then I'm gonna fluff the eggs a little bit more and then wait until I start hearing some movement of life. Let me get caught up here. Good morning, everybody that's just tuning in. So we are in Knoxville, Tennessee. I am up. I'm the first one up, as always. It is cold. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to pull myself out of the studio in here so you don't hear that womp, 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 womp. And I think I'm going to pull you guys up on my phone and just take you guys out. It's still pretty freaking dark, though. But I need to smoke. And they said, I can't smoke this in the house, which really upsets me. And it's like, how would they know? And I even texted Marissa and I said, it makes me feel like they've got secret cameras in the house, which give me the EBGBs. These you hear such horror stories with the Airbnb. I don't think that's true. This house is lovely, but let me pull myself out of the studio. I'm ready to, hold on, let me go get close enough in here. Okay, why is this? All right, I'm going to enter the studio on my phone, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, it still goes up. Okay, hold on. I guess it's from my phone. This just doesn't matter. I'll play my phone. Yeah, it's the sound on my computer. Let's see where we're at here. Yep. A lot of people didn't get the notification. I've already talked about it. You guys are going to need to subscribe and resubscribe. Make sure that you turn the bell from none to all. Even if it's currently set on all and you miss the notification, turn it back to none until it identifies that you're not going to receive any notification, and then turn it back to all. So you do. I don't know what's going on. It's an issue that's happening quite frequently. I don't know why. I really don't. I can't help you. That's the only suggestions that I've got. Let's see how the morning is. Let me tell you how cold it is. We're walking out now. Let me turn the lights on out here.
Oh, we got light. And we have light. All right, let me see what I can do here. Settings, camera. I have to say it is pretty cold. There we go. There we go. I gotta say it is pretty cold. So that's not our vehicle. That's our vehicle, but we didn't get in here late, so you can tell which ones have been here and sat here for a little while. That's Marissa's. Here's our area. A lot of people. It is a little bit cold. I have to be honest with you. Like, I got thermal pants on and corduroy. Thermals and corduroy. And it's cutting through the thermals and the corduroy. So it is pretty cold. Yeah. Yep. A lot of YouTubers are having this problem. That's really what we got here. 36 in North Carolina. I think it's like 28 here. Like, it really is cutting through me. Austria. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, 7 Alibis. I love it. You know what? I never realized what I got it now. I got the 7 Alibis now. You're probably laughing, like, took you long enough. I don't, I'm not sure if that, oh, sorry. I'm not sure, Elizabeth, that's good. But what you can do is you can go over there to the notification bell and turn it on to none, and then change it from none back to all. That could reset it too. And we'll see how you do tomorrow. I do see lights on upstairs. I see lights. I don't know if it's from my room. It might be from my room, though, because I couldn't see going down the stairs, and I wasn't going to turn my light off and fall down the stairs. All right, guys. Well, I'm back into, let's see. Who is that? Who is that? Oh, we don't want to end broadcast.
No. There we go. I just want to go outside the broadcast. That's what I did the other day. I did that the other day, and let's see what we got here. I see you, Elizabeth. I just got to find you. There you are. Coffee. Money girl. Thank you. I am addicted to those stupid peppermint mochas. It's ridiculous. You know what? The funny thing is my scale, it takes that, 9-volt battery, and all my 9-volt batteries around the house, because it's just a battery we don't use. Okay. And anyways, so when I pulled out all the 9-volt batteries, I put them into the scale. Well, my scale, all the 9-volt batteries are literally dead, like a weighted long. Like you can't buy a 9-volt battery, like a 4-pack of 9-volt batteries, because by the time the 9-volt battery actually dies, the rest of them are bad because of the time, how long it's taken. So I have no scale, and that's a bad thing. That means I can't weigh myself. And if I can't weigh myself, I can't monitor. What am I doing with the coffee? I'll be right back. I can't monitor how much weight I'm losing or gaining. And Andy is Jody Sue's ex-husband. Isn't it? Am I correct about that? Well, not necessarily. And we're looking into it, but I don't even think Candace was around. I think she was already part of the circus whenever she disappeared. So we'll have to, okay. Yeah. So, Andy's in there you have it. There's Jody Sue's connection. Everybody keeps wondering why she's acting so crazy. And, stupid YouTubers bought her and her kids everything on their wish list for Christmas. But I prepare a wish list, that I myself purchase from, and so does the team. And I get bashed. I literally get bashed. They're like, oh my God, look what she's doing. What's on her wish list? Like, people are donating to my PayPal account, right? I haven't moved any of that money. It's crowdfunding. I keep that all in there. And when I get enough to buy the phone, buy the computer, I purchase it. I mean, it's not rocket science. It's insanity. So it's like these people are making freaking a big deal out of nothing. But hey, that's all they got, right? Anything. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Don't forget to change your notifications from all to none and then put it back to all because as many of you know, you're not getting your notifications this morning that I went live. I know it's no explanations, but it's just so stupid. It's irritating. It's like, you guys get off your ass and go do something productive in society. Quit. Like, why are you making me your news? Nothing creative, nothing original, yet they try to call themselves creators. You're not creators. And like that joker thinks that, oh, he can run live stream people, and as long as he stops and commentates, that's transitioning that. No, it's not. You need to read your case law, buddy. You need to read your case law. I think because they read something, and I talk about this all the time, people don't understand what they're reading when it comes to law. And, case law sets precedents for what you're reading. So you can read it one way and read a case and find out it's completely opposite. They're idiots. They're complete idiots. But that's why we have attorneys, and attorneys need to handle this. But I behoove anybody that wants to stream people's pages. You do your own research. Just go ask an attorney. Like there's like we have the Florida Bar Association, and I'd say like South Carolina has a South Carolina bar, attorney bar. Reach out to them. They usually have free consultations with attorneys. So, for those that are living in mom's basement or something, you can get your own legal advice, free of charge in most cases. And they'll tell you, find yourself a copyright attorney and just go there and take your half hour and ask him the question. If you don't believe me, maybe you'll believe your own stinking attorney. But nobody will do that. Ignorance is not justification for violating the law, and judges can't take it as justification for violating law. Violating law is violating law. So I know. And it's so funny because I'm sitting here with Marissa and she's like, can you just please tell me that? It's like, I don't really want to explain it. Like, why are we explaining this to these people? And I'm just looking do you really see Marissa? Well, first of all, 3 of us live nearby each other, right? Like Olivia lives 25 minutes or 20 minutes away from my house. JLR literally lives, 1 to 2 hours away from my house. When there's a case that comes up, we 3 are usually together. Marissa, I don't see trekking through swamps. I mean, she's working up to it. One day she might. And when she does, we will give her a machete. But, we don't do that. And then somebody's talking about like the 3 video pins and stuff like that. It's because Olivia has her own camera. People don't use their common sense. I'm not going to buy 4 cameras to appease somebody's mind when I only need 3. I'm not going to waste your money. People are stupid. They got nothing better to do than try to stir the pot. We're not going anywhere. That's what they're truly at the end of the day wanting. Even people in Marissa's ear. At the end of the day, they're just wanting us to go away so they can have their friend back. She's a grown-ass woman and she's free to make her own decisions. Oh no, I'm happy. Are you kidding me? I'm a happy little girl. I'm a cold little girl, but I'm happy. I'm cold, but I'm happy. And I'm drinking my coffee. I hope you have your coffee too. I hope to have your coffee too. Great to see you. Great that we actually have, if you stay around long enough, we might actually have breakfast together. I'm always positive. Well, no, I'm not. Somebody did piss in my Cheerios the other day when I was talking about a little belly button. I usually don't do that in a way. I was hot. I was fit to be tied. I went straight to the gutter. But I apologized. Yes. I wish I could say we're fighting crime, but we're really not fighting crime. We're just trying to find answers, you know? We're trying to find answers. We're trying to expose the evil. I mean, if anything, we're not really fighting crime. We're exposing. We're like exposure, you know, exposing professionals. Like, you know, we exposed Benny for who he was, became a kitty. And believe it or not, it's funny because kitty has stuck. I mean, it traveled everywhere, right? And, you know, we exposed Don Wells and Candace Wells so they don't look like the victims because they're not. You know, we exposed Hawkins County for getting a big fat F. You know, we're exposing CPS for failing. We're exposing everybody. We're exposing people. So we're not fighting crime. We're just exposing. We don't fight crime. We try to expose people and let law enforcement handle their job. That's what we do. That's what we do. It is cold here, guys. I'm just letting you know. It is chilly. I'm hoping. I didn't hear from Justice for All. Did he? Maybe I did, and I just wasn't paying attention. I'm telling you, my phone was upstairs on the charge. Is ICU in here? She is. Good morning. Is that you that's been texting me? Because I didn't know. You didn't say it was, and I just keep getting this text from this person, and I was going to block it, but then I thought, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Where is it? Where is it? Who? Go through all here. I know I got Justice for All, and there you are. Okay, it's different world here. The roads are bad, but we get to VA border. It should get better. All right, so we need to find out where Justice for All is because he wrote last night at 6:45, and I have not heard from him since. So if Justice for All is in here, let me know you're okay, or if you had to turn around and go home. I completely understand if you did. I didn't realize how bad it was. So yeah. Can you believe they've never once coordinated a search group? They have never, I mean, they just don't do anything. They have never done a press, you know, ask for media, you know, beg the public to help them. They've done literally nothing. You know what they've done? They played games. They played games with the public. They played games with law enforcement. This is not actions of innocent parents of a missing 5-year-old girl. They, in many cases, you know, law enforcement gets all up in parents' orifices and eliminates them immediately. You know, they do that so they can move past the parents. They don't want to think the parents did it, but they have to do their job. So they go in and they turn the parents' lives upside down at the beginning so they can get them eliminated and move on. They have never been able to eliminate these parents. In fact, have been questioning people close to the family, asking them where they believe Dawn Wells buried her body. And we've got, you know, Kitty and Cam and Allie and other so-called creators out here trying to get, you know, willing to stab friends in the back just to get an interview. Just sick. And for what? For what? These people are despicable people. How can we have sympathizers when officers are asking their closest friends where they believe Dawn Wells may have buried her body? What is that telling you, folks? Especially when you take that and couple it with law enforcement on multiple occasions telling the public there is no evidence of an abduction, but people are still hook, line, and sinker that there's this abduction. That there's this abduction, right? It's sick. It's sick. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to go back outside and smoke my bacon. I have to turn my thing off and go let the cold. I think people are moving around. I don't know. I'm waiting to hear some footsteps above my head. And when the footsteps are above my head, I think I'm going to start heating up the stove and getting our scrambled eggs. And we've got this beautiful looking bacon. Might have some people up. The question is, how the hell do you open bacon? And I don't even know where, I guess they may have a steak knife or something. I don't even know where the cooking stuff is. Yes, I know, right? And not only that, everybody's like, they're telling their people they've got a surprise waiting for them when they're in Tennessee. Well, here we are. Here we are. Where are you? Where's the law enforcement? They're saying that law enforcement is going to come and arrest us. First of all, I never stepped 1 foot off the road. So if they file anything on me, they will have a lawsuit because they have lied on an affidavit. And as far as Marissa, Don Wells knew she went on the property. He didn't tell her to get off the property. He didn't tell her he was mad at her. He didn't tell her he was going to call law enforcement. How it's going to be, he's going to have to explain to law enforcement. We got it all on video. He's going to have to explain to law enforcement why Candace is filing this complaint against Marissa, but he's not. One person can't tell a person to leave and the other person tell them that it's okay and it'd be a problem. And then they have arrestable. Trespassing is not an arrestable offense, people. But you know what? It shows you that these people lie to their audience and lie to their subscribers. They if it wasn't for lying, they have nothing. They have nothing if it wasn't for lying. Where's the law enforcement? Kitty. Where's the law enforcement? They have our phone numbers. If we were in legal jeopardy, they would have picked up the phone and called us and told us to turn ourselves in. Called professional courtesy. There you are. I see you. Is that you that's texting me that I haven't responded to? Sending me, let me just see. Did you send me a link? I just want to make sure before I do anything here. Did you send me a link at 10:19 last night? My time, Eastern Standard Time? Because I got a number in here that, okay, thank you. Okay. I just responded and said hi. So I just wanted to make sure that was you. I didn't want to assume and get myself in hot water. That's why I didn't respond. Got to be honest with you. Text me your actual name because I don't know it. I want to make sure that you're in my. You don't have to say it on here. Just text it to me on the phone, so I can make sure I save you. We'll be getting out. Thank you. I got it. Who's going to sabotage us? How can you sabotage us? Nobody even knows what we're doing. You can't sabotage us. I'm starting to hear people. Lee, who's going to try to sabotage us in Black Velvet? I like that. Who's going to try to sabotage us? Somebody send me the link. I'll forward it over to her. I'm not going to talk about the one. I'm not going to get into the drama. We'll see how she acts when she's here. She knows nothing about me. What she's pissed off about is she's never going to be a part of Girls on the Ground. This is our thing. I mean, as we grow, we may sponsor certain things for her, but it's at all of our discretion. But, she might be a little butthurt. So what? She's going to have to get over it. She's a grown woman. She's a grown woman. And so am I. But I'm not going to get in the drama. I'm not going to talk bad. But if there's a link that you'd like me to refer over to Molly, I'm happy to do so. I would tell me where the segments are because she's not going to sit there and watch an hour-long movie. Told you, sounds like a herd of buffalo. Sounds like I heard a buffalo. I'd like to see it. I can usually stay out of stuff, but, you know, and I really don't care what people think about me. Never have, never will. Really haven't. Real women don't need other women to pat them on the back to make them feel confident. Problem is that people don't realize who I am. They just don't. They really don't. I don't need anybody to survive. That's what they don't understand. You know, I was on TikTok, survived just fine. You guys got to remember, I haven't worked a 9-to-5 job. I haven't worked for somebody else since 2019. I mean, it's 2022. I've been 100% sponsored and donated since 2019, folks. I'm coming in here and I must need Marissa's money. Really? Oh my God, how have I survived up until now? Do things get tight? Of course they do. God always provides a way. God always provides a way. I know. I haven't even started it though. I haven't even started it though. And she's not. People are laughable. And you know what? It's ignorance because they don't know what's going on. So they have to go assume things instead of taking the time to find out the information, you know, like normal people would. Like I would never, ever talk about somebody without having all the factual information, but that's the investigative side of me. That's the, you know, but people do. They just run straight to it and just, they thought it must be true. It's pretty stupid, pretty childish, and not something that somebody that's 50 years old should be doing. All right. I don't know where the, we even have scissors or anything. Like, how am I supposed to open this bacon? Where's the knives? Crap. Oh, here we go. Dum, dum, dum. Ah, that works about as good as scissors. I think I can handle that. Yeah. Yeah, baby. We got bacon. I do hear people upstairs moving around. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. We got some people upstairs moving around. Now I just got to find shit to cook in. And this big, beautiful kitchen, it's hopefully well stocked. We'll find out what the other crap is. Okay, the frying pan. Alright, these look good. One for eggs, one for bacon. I just don't want to cook until I know people are up and getting ready because I don't want their breakfast to, and this stuff is all ready. It's just ready to go. Everything's cooked up to room temperature. I don't think I need to do this for the bacon side, but just like things to do. There we go. We got black beans and rice here, so that's going to be good. That'll be a good lunch. So, all right, let's see. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. I don't know who you are. I really don't know who you are. You can't stop by here. I mean, for security reasons, but I'm certain that we could probably meet up with you. I mean, if you're just a legitimate person that wants to meet us and interview us, I don't see where there's a problem in that. I've got to get with the crew. Do you have any of our numbers? Why don't you do this? I'm not going to put my information on blast, but why don't you right now, I've got my phone right next to me, and send me a email and just put Hillbilly Nitro USA in the subject line. It's, hyphen and interview. And, just put your phone number there and let me talk to the team. And I don't see, if you're friendly, I don't see where there's a problem. If you're coming to attack us to our face, I got better things to do with my time, if you get what I mean. We're out here fighting for summer, It's not about interviewing. It's not about clout. It's about getting to the bottom of the story. So, okay, no, I get it. Hillbilly Nitro, I get it. No different than Bullhorn Betty. I get it. I totally understand. Well, okay, my girl Ronnie's saying that you're totally legit, so I trust her. So yeah, this shouldn't be a problem. Just send me. I'm not going to put my number and stuff out here, but Gmail at Bullhorn Betty. I'll pop in there right now and let you know whether I got it or not. Thank you, Ronnie. I just got that. Can you tell me what? Can you text me and tell me, Ronnie? Can you tell me what segment, where the segment is, the time stamp on that for me? All right, so I'm in my Bullhorn. Nitro, I'm in my Bullhorn Betty Gmail right now. So I'm just sitting here waiting for your email so I can tell you I got it. And no big deal. The protest, we have got to call. I mean, thank goodness we did start it later. We don't usually start at 10 o'clock in the morning. We're usually out there later, but we knew we were coming in here to a pretty cold morning. So, and we didn't know what to expect. So we waited and put on there from 10 to 4. But it looks like that, and we're not going to go and protest a building that's closed. I mean, there's no point in it. It's a waste of our time. We have better things to do with our time. We've got a lot of work to do this during this time that if it's closed, and we're not going to be, even at the laundries, if they weren't home, we didn't protest every hour for 5 minutes. We didn't do it because our protest was specifically for them. And if they weren't there, we weren't protesting. And it's no different than at TBI. We will, even if the building is closed, if there's a lot of cars out front because people decide to come in and work anyways, whether the building was open to the public or not, we will protest. But if there's no cars there and they're not working and they're legitimately closed, there's no point in protesting today. None at all. None at all. All right. Nitro, I still haven't received an email from you. So just if you could just give me a notification in here when you do send the email so I can be on the lookout for it. So we can, exchange numbers, but I'm, Oh my God. I don't know. I may have to use this platform to get political. I just found out one of my commissioners has sided with the devil and tried to take one of my friends off the BOCC. He is a despicable person, a little man problem. Another one of them. I think it's time for us to go to his house and protest. Kevin Van Ostenbridge, you are making me sick to my stomach. I have to tell you that. You are absolutely, without a doubt, making me sick to my stomach. What the hell happened to you? I will use my platform to burn your house completely down if need be. Vanessa doesn't need to be removed. You do. You have lost your damn mind. Sorry, guys. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Oh, he does. He's this little short guy. I went to school with him. I loved him. He turned his back on me to start. Then he turned his back on, and you saw him positioning himself. And I'm going to start petitioning, I will start petitioning Tommy Gregory. I will start petitioning all of my politicians that this kind of behavior is despicable and disgusting. They have no idea what I'm capable of. Kevin Van Ostenbridge, if you really want to start this crap, you're going to have to deal with me, and you do not want to start this fight with me, buddy. You do not want to start this fight with me. No, hold on. Slow the chat. I don't even know if anybody can slow. I don't even know how to slow the chat. How does he know the address of where we're staying? Because that would give me that would upset me highly unless he can explain that. And I would probably not be willing to interview with him. I don't like people searching me, stalking me, and stuff like that. So hopefully that's not the case. Dude is legit. Okay, I got it. Okay, well, I appreciate it. I just want to know where he's at. No, we're not going to be staying on JLR's channel. We're all going to be kind of doing our own thing until we start protesting, and then everything will be on JLR's channel. So let me go back to my okay, let's see if we got anything. Okay, I'm still not. What do you mean she showed it live yesterday? There's no way. The house has a number on it. That's it. Yeah, all nighter. TBI might be closed today. We'll be finding out here in the next few minutes. I'm just waiting for the house to start moving. I got eggs already ready here to go and make scrambled eggs with. I've got the bacon already popped. I'm ready just to heat up the pans and get our breakfast out there. We even have Eggos for the people that don't want bacon and eggs. They got some Eggos, but I didn't see any syrup. So we may have to go out and just get some more breakfast items. Yeah, if she did that, she's got to be careful because, we got some people that would do, it's insane because people would actually try to hurt us. And I don't understand why, Seriously, I don't understand why. They don't even know. Who's this asshole? Oh my God, this Cammie Smith is idiots. I don't know. Why do you watch my channel? Like, I'm seeing your comments. You're in here all the time. You got nothing better to do with your time than stay up my butt. Yeah, we will put our petty differences aside. If you couldn't figure that out, we will put our petty difference. Do I think they did it? Absolutely. But if they have ideas of where to go look, I'm willing to put my petty differences aside to work with Don and Candace to go find their 5-year-old daughter. So apparently this idiot here, there she is. That idiot right there can't figure it out. And obviously she's got too much, she's too much of a crazy lady to know how to put differences aside. She's too emotional. That's why she would never be good at this business. When people become too emotional, they're not good. I'm not emotional. I can get emotional here and there. You guys watched me do it that one night. But for the most part, I keep a level head on these cases. And I'm still a female, so. Oh my goodness. All I know is the lady better never come up and talk to me when she finds out who I really am. And she realizes how much of an idiot she just made herself. She better never, ever, ever try to talk to me. I don't even want an apology from her. I really don't. Hey, you guys are the customer. You choose to subscribe to that stuff or not. That's all I got to say. That's up to you. I don't subscribe to her. I don't even watch her. If that tells you anything about how I feel about it, how I think how important she is or her information, I don't subscribe to her. I've never watched her. I've seen her 3 times on Marissa's panel. That's it. 3. Absolutely irrelevant to me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, Miss Robin. I love this lady. I love this lady. She makes me fat. She makes me fat. I don't think it's the truth either. I don't think she'd ever put us in harm's way. She, at the end of the day, Laura does like Marissa. She's just too opinionated. She's just one of these Debbie Downers. That's her only downfall. Nothing's gonna work. Everybody's out to get somebody. Because she doesn't know who I am. She has no idea, the work we've done. And she's too lazy to look it up. So yeah, I don't believe she did. I really don't. I don't believe we got the herd of buffalo coming. I don't believe she did. I really don't. I can't imagine her putting Marissa in danger. She might put me in danger, but I don't see her putting Marissa in danger. Okay, who is coming down? Oh, I heard somebody coming down. It's JLR, folks. It's JLR. He's finally up. But I can't make breakfast until more people are awake. Are more people awake upstairs? No, just you. Yeah. There's nothing I can do, guys. Say hi to JLR.
Morning.
I can't see you.
Morning, everyone. Bright and early. Check out the shirt. Justice for Summer Wells. We're going to be out here seeking justice for summer today. Very early, very cold here in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's not even going to be freezing today, but we're going to be out. I got earmuffs ready, gloves. Out here supporting summer. We are Summer's Army. We are going to do everything possible to bring attention to this case. Make sure Summer Wells the case does not go cold. I'm also pleading for Don and Candace Wells to come out and join me, lock arms with me. Let's put our differences to the side. Let's lock arms and find Summer. Don Wells, you claim that Summer Wells could be in a meth house somewhere. So come with me and we'll go to the meth houses and we'll look for Summer Wells. I'll knock on the doors. You don't even have to knock on the door, Don Wells. I'll knock on the doors. We'll go to these meth houses and we'll look for Summer. Like you said, check the meth houses. You told Bullhorn Betty the other day when you talked to her to check the meth houses. So let's go check the meth houses in the Rogersville, Beach Creek area, Hawkins County, Sullivan County, Kingsport. Let's check the meth houses. Candace, come out with us and let's go find Summer. Let's go bring Summer home. That's what it's about. It's about Summer. So watch us today. Pray for us. Pray for our safety. Pray that a miracle happens today. We're going to make things happen. And this is all about Summer. So nice seeing everyone.
Thank you. I'm making your tea coffee. Yeah, guys. I'm tired. And then there's a can of Coke in there that has Coke in it. Put the Coke down the drain. Then you throw the can in the garbage can. Guys. So there you guys heard it from JLR himself. We're working on this. We're trying to seek assistance from Candace and Don. What's wrong with this thing? This thing is not. There we go. You might get some coffee grounds in yours. I don't know, for some reason. He's probably gonna have coffee grounds. I had to pop it twice for it to click. I hate when that happens. For all those that are just tuning in, I know I almost got 700 people in here this morning. For all those that are tuning in, if you are not getting your notifications from me, please go out, either subscribe or unsubscribe. If you got a wrench, don't worry about the wrench. We can re-wrench you. However, you may, in abundance of caution, so you don't get your wrench removed, go ahead and just go to the bell and set it for none until you see the thing saying you're not going to be receiving any notifications, and then go back up there and hit all. That sometimes resets your notifications for this channel. So try that. Yes, we are very passionate, Manny. We are very passionate about these causes. A lot of people have a lot of crap to always say, but they're doing absolutely nothing proactive or productive to help in this case. So unfortunately, they can talk all the smack they want to, but you see who is out at these cases. You see who is actually fighting. You see who is, doing all these number of things that supposedly don't help, and very rightly so. Maybe they don't help all by themselves, but when you take them and you put them all together, it creates this pressure that, causes action. Maybe one of these things all by themselves would not affect change. But when you put them all together, it does. It does. And so that's what people, I did not have to get re-wrenched when I did that. Okay, so Iris is saying that when she unsubscribed and resubscribed, she didn't have to be re-wrenched. She did not have to be re-wrenched. I know. That might be an idea. They're telling me to cook the bacon in the oven. Did we ever get that? Oh, you still never got the printer working. It's very frustrating. I can't get the printer to work. Hi, girl. So some of my loyal people that come here every day, they moderate for me. And in order for them to moderate, they get wrenched. So they have a little wrench next to their name. That means that if you are mouthy or disrespectful or mean or talk crap, they can throw you out of this chat. Oh, thank you. I know. You were not lying, Darlene. Even walking up here, it was like an ice rink. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute this real quick. I'm going to get on my phone. I'm going to go outside and, You want cream in this or no?
Yes.
All right, let me get this. I'm sorry if you got coffee grounds. I didn't mean to give you coffee grounds. I promise the next one will be better. I hate coffee grounds in my coffee, but I'll drink it. Me personally, I'll drink coffee grounds. So it sucks, but I'll do it. It sucks because we left 70 degrees. I mean, it was finally cooling down. It was finally cooling down in Florida. If anybody knows anything about Florida weather is super, super hot. And it's hot, miserably hot most of the year. And you would get these beautiful spouts here and there. Here you go. Yeah. So we get beautiful spouts here and there of, cooler weather. Not often by any stretch of the imagination. Not often by any stretch of the imagination. And we finally, oh, we're still getting water, get some cool air, some cool weather, and then we leave. Like that morning was absolutely beautiful. It was cooler. It was comfortable. Like we don't have to run the air conditioning right now. And we're leaving Florida to come here to freeze our butts off. Oh, hi, UK. You'd think that the Wells would be willing to actually just do anything to help find their baby girl, anything. And even when Benny was down here, even when Benny was here and they had Robin up there and they had Kim and Allie, you would think, oh my gosh, here we got all these people. What can we do? Let's go out here and search for our baby girl, right? Let's go. We got all these extra people here. What can we do productive? They didn't do that. They decided to have a party up on that mountain. I'm telling you, I have met a lot of people that have lost loved ones and they have never acted like that, ever. I don't know how to express that enough. All I can say is for you guys to understand it, put yourself in the Wells' shoes. If you woke up one day and your child, many of you guys here have children. How would you act if you lost your child? How would you act? I don't think you would be up there partying with criminals. I mean, I just don't see it. Many people would be out every day. You could not, look at Sean Paul Schulte. He sat weeks out in a park trying to get leads for his daughter. Weeks. When did the the Wells ever do that? When did the Wells ever do that? He's from Montana, and he flew down to sit in a park for literally weeks to collect any information he could on his daughter's murder. These parents have done nothing. But we are willing to put our petty differences aside and work with them to find their daughter. I'm not holding my breath. I doubt the phone's going to be ringing. Absolutely. I agree. Thank you. I realize some people have, personality differences, but again, I just don't care. I really don't care. I do me. If anybody knows anything about me, I don't care. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Me too. Absolutely. Absolutely. When has anybody seen, would you, let's do this. We've got 700 people in this chat right now this morning. For those that are just joining, if you didn't get your notification that I was live, please be sure to go to my channel and check the notification bell. Either unsubscribe and resubscribe or change that bell to none and then flip it back to all so you can re-trigger those notifications. Now, with everybody being in here, how many people, by a show of a number one, feel that Dawn Wells, now listen to this question very carefully, that Dawn and Candace Wells have done everything that they are able to do in their power to help find Summer Wells and bring her home? By number one, if you feel that they have failed her and have not done everything they can to bring their baby home, put a number two. One, if you feel that they're doing everything they can, and number two, if you feel they haven't done everything that they can do. So Willow, you think they've done everything that they can. And Lee Bauman feels that they've done everything that they can. Okay. It's your opinions. I just thought I'd ask. I'm curious. I'm curious with my audience. Oh, not three. Okay. Okay. So number one, that they've done everything that they can possibly do. Two, they have not. So twos are outweighing the ones. I think we only got three ones in here so far. I figured that. Willow, I saw that. Willow did not mean to do that. She misunderstood it. So now that reduces it down to two. Only two people in here believe they've done everything they can. Well, I did the poll on early on, with the audience, and that was when I was a much smaller channel. And yeah, I know, Crazy Cat. So at any rate, I did this poll. And I had like 200 or 2,500 people that responded to it. I don't even know if I had 2,500 subscribers at the time. And people answered it. And I said, do you feel that, Donald Wells and Candace Wells know more about the disappearance of their daughter? And they overwhelmingly said yes. They believe that the Wells know a hell of a lot more than they had ever thought. So we definitely have. They are doing nothing. That's exactly right. The Wells have absolutely done nothing. You know what they did? They created a GoFundMe. They used that money for drugs, alcohol, and God knows what else. And they're not savory people. They have abused these children, multiple children. They've had so far we heard, now I haven't been able to confirm this, but we heard that there are 2 children that are unaccounted for from Candace that were actually adopted. We've been thinking this whole time she only had a set of 2 kids from a prior marriage, but we're hearing that there was actually 4 children from the prior marriage, 2 of which were adopted, and she kept 1 boy and 1 girl. Don't know if that's true, but so far she's had 6 children. 6 children. 5 of them have been removed from her custody, and 1 of them is missing. I agree with you, Hard to See. I agree with you. I wish there was a law in the United States that a judge can literally force a mother or a woman to remove her insides. And there might be. There might be. I mean, she is so egregious. The things she did to her, and this idea that somebody was in here and saying, no, she was never arrested for hurting her kids. Yes, she was. Clearly, you have never done a records request in your life. You know, I can tell you, Jonathan Lee Riches will never open his mouth and say anything. Even when I don't have evidence of something, I may say, I don't have evidence of this, but I'll say what I think it is. He won't do that until he sees it in black and white. You know, until he sees it in black and white or has enough information to formulate his own educated decision, not just one off the seat of, fly by the seat of his pants type thing. He'll get on to me. You know, whenever I, formulate, he said, you can't do that. And he goes, you got to keep an unbiased mind. You got to keep perspective. He's like, you can't just shoot off the hip about some of the stuff. You have to have information if you're going to formulate that opinion. So he's constantly teaching these things. So, these people are arguing with him about it being this husband. No, that's what you heard. We're seeing it in black and white print from documents received from Wisconsin. So let's see. I texted a link. Yeah. They kept moving to different states, so that's why I hear other births slipped through the crack. That's what we're hearing too. Think about it. She's 40-something years old, and she's had almost a baker's dozen, or I guess that's 13. But she's had 8 children, potentially 8 children, maybe more. You'd think she should have figured it out by now. One of those states, I'm sure, would have provided her for a free hysterectomy. Makes you wonder why she still got her equipment to make these babies if she can't keep them. Sick. So she's only 39. That's like 2 kids a year. I don't even know if that's possible. No, not 2 kids a year, 2 kids every few years. 39, 8 children. I mean, she just stays pregnant. She literally just stays pregnant every few years. Okay, I hope so. But why cauterize? Why didn't you just get the whole everything just removed? Should have just had it all removed. So there's no accidents. We can't have accidents. I think they should be in certain cases. I think the states need to do what they do, which they are. But in certain circumstances, like for the Wells would be a perfect one where they're bouncing from state to state. And I truly believe that they're bouncing from state to state to evade their crimes. I really do. CPS did fail. We're actually considering making a stop at CPS too. We're making a stop, and we need to find out. I got all this food here, and I'm having to eat crackers because nobody's up. I need to make some breakfast. They can warm it up in the microwave. I'm starting to get hungry. Thank you. And every year we hear horror stories. Every year. No doubt. Every single year we hear horror stories about children in the system. My father was part of the foster care system growing up. And I can tell you, he's got childhood trauma. I mean, my story, my backstory, I've, had traumatic, childhood trauma myself that I had to work on to pull myself out of the stuff I was doing and to break the cycle. And it took me damn near to my 30s before I was able to break the cycle. Actually, into my early 30s, as a matter of fact. But I hear these horror stories all the time. And it was because my dad was in the foster care system. He did not handle his, get help for his childhood trauma, which a lot of it, his parents caused a lot of it, but so did his foster families. The abuse that they did to my dad was, he took care of us financially, but, I lived through a lot of crap that I shouldn't have had to live through. And quite frankly, they've gotten a lot better since my father was in foster care. But I just don't get it. You would think by now we are past the point. Let me go look at my email. You'd think by now that they would have it together, that they have this, they realize what's going on. But here's the problem. A lot of people, let's see here. Shay, this is the best way to get a hold of me. Okay, this over here, these comments, they roll so fast. If you've never been on one of these chats and see them just rolling through, you have no idea. And I understand you're frustrated, but I give everybody my Gmail. So, if you have really important information, this is where it needs to go. Because even after this is over with, I can't go back here and write this stuff down. This right here, I can open it up while I'm with my team and we can listen to it. So, I get your point. But getting frustrated is not where you need to be. Okay. You need to take a deep breath and utilize bullhornbetty@gmail.com. And also you have no subject in the top of this. So me trying to find this later to read it, if it was really important, I have no identifying marks on it at the headline to help me identify it. So it would behoove you, if you have information that's very important, is right in the subject line, very important. Summer Wells and what it is. So it's easily identifiable and I can get to it quickly. I'm here now and see, there you go. Right there. You did a great job on that one. Important TBI protest. See, that's important. So I will pass this message off, but just understand for the folks that are in here, don't ever be frustrated because you posted something 10 times. Just because you posted 10 times doesn't mean I see it. You'd hope I'd see it in 10 times, but as you can see, I'm looking at the camera. This is all the way over here. See that? See where my eyes are? I can't be here and here. So understand, I try it very hard to, monitor both things, but it's next to impossible. And you could post it 20 times. I might miss it all 20 times. I try to do my best. I promise you I try to do my best. And I know you even said that, but I just wanted to let you know. That, you could post it 100 times in here. I might miss them all 100 times. Just don't, if you guys ever have anything that's very important, it is my suggestion to send it to bullhornbetty@gmail.com and put in the subject line, very important first in cap lock letters, Summer Wells, and then put the information next to that. Like if it's the TBI protest, if it's, a lead, you might want to put just lead. Something like that. bullhornbetty@gmail.com. It depends. There are a lot of things. Just because somebody is hit and killed does not mean that there was a crime committed. It doesn't even mean there was a citation that could have been given, because you don't know, well, I don't know if you know, I don't know what the facts of the case are. So, for example, if somebody is riding their bike and pulls out in front of a car, whether they meant to or not, it's not a crime. It's an accident. And, you know, like, for example, when I was 20 years old, I hit a lady on the bike. I turned right in front of her. She smashed into the side of my car, flipped over the back hood of my car. I mean, it wasn't like I hit her bike. She was riding down the sidewalk, and maybe it really wasn't even my fault. It was hers because she was driving down the sidewalk. I was making a right-hand turn. I had no stop sign there, and she just kept going through the thing over the thing. Well, anyways, I pulled, and she ended up hitting the back of my trunk of the car. Yeah, her tire kind of went to the back of the trunk, and she flipped over the trunk. She was fine. I asked her if she wanted me to call her law enforcement or whatever. She did not want me to. You know, she went on her merry way. But there's times, and, you know, could she have hurt herself worse? Of course she could have. You know, I could have hit her with the front of the car instead of the back of the car. You know, it's just it's crazy. So I know that it's always a touchy situation. You never want to hear that. But for example, my son-in-law was killed on his motorcycle. A woman pulled right out in front of him, and he was killed instantly. She was never charged with that. She was never charged with that. She was because he was speeding. He was speeding. If he wasn't speeding as fast as he was, she pulled out in front of him. Yes, he had the right of way. She was making a U-turn, but he was behind a big truck, and then he went to move over, and she was already in the process of doing her U-turn. Hit him. A piece of the bike hit his neck, and it severed his carotid, and he was dead instantly. So was it her fault? Part of it was her fault, but part of it was his fault too. And therefore she was not charged to the best of my knowledge. So, you know, just because somebody dies doesn't mean that there was anybody at fault, unfortunately. So I need to know a little more about that. I'm going to go ahead and mute this. I'm going to go ahead and pull myself out of here. I'm going to get
Yeah, I gotta follow the rules, and I need to go outside and smoke. Usually you don't have these problems with me because I vape inside. So, but I'm following the rules because I'm a good person. I need to get my coffee. I just realized I don't have my freaking coffee. I love these lights. I love those lights. Those lights are pretty cool. It is pretty chilly out here, but but I can't believe it's cutting through my my thermals. Oh, justice for all. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, it looks like he's driving. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. So it looks like he's driving. So, and my vape just went out, so we're gonna have to run upstairs real quick.
You do me a favor? I would love to come and take your tape for the slow mo.
Yeah, can you let me go get one of my battery? Try not to sound like a herd of buffalo, because I gotta tell you, it sounded like a herd of buffalo when everything was coming up this stair. All right. So, there we go. I need to get my other vape. Sucks. There we go. Oh, thank you, Crystal. You're a baby. You're a doll. Thank you. It's funny because on this StreamYard, I can't see what the sticker is. I have to be on my phone. All right, guys, you're gonna have to let me take a picture of Mr. JLR. Let's see what we got going on here. All right, somebody. All right. You want to go outside? Yeah. Okay. All right, let me turn this up. Shoot. Might as well turn it. All right, guys, I may have to put you down. I'm not sure. We'll see what we. All right. All right. You ready? Oh, I just got my finger in it. Hold on, guys. I got to put you down. Oops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm just going to have to wait. Okay. All right. Stay there. See if you like those. Sorry, guys. All right. Let me turn this back around. Let me know if you like. Okay. So we got them. So I'm going to go ahead. We got light out. So I'm going to go ahead and start making some breakfast when I go back inside. And everybody can get what they need to get. I would put it in the oven, but I don't know where the utensils are. I don't know where the rack is for stuff. Oh, holy crap, it's getting cold out here. It's literally going through my thermal wear. What is it? Ah! This is gonna suck today. This is gonna suck today. So okay. Talking a smack about her on her channel. I don't know what you mean. Hey Miller. I don't talking smack about who. All right, Misfit. You have a great day. I have no idea what the temperature is. I know it's cold. Willow, I have no earthly idea because we're going to have to wait. Got to call down and find out if all the government buildings are truly closed, and if they are, we got to switch gears and do some investigating. Yes, people have nothing better to do with their time than try to troll because they're idiots. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. Show your location? What? No. Well, I can only. Oh, hey, Precious. Good morning. I can only put so many pants on. I mean, my pants are. They usually fit me. I got thermal wear on. That's it. But yeah, I do have a wool jacket. I will layer. I've got one jacket on now, and I'll put another jacket on, and then another jacket on that. And we got hand warmers. So one of our donors. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. I'm not wanting to put anybody out. There we go. Hey, Lisa. Oh, it's cold. All right. You don't like beanies? Oh, and I got one. I'm just not wearing it. You can only go up for just a little bit and then come back in. Oh, yes, it is cold. No, it's not. It's not. And I followed the rules. So as you guys know, Chronicles of Olivia's here. Her mom's here. Marissa's here. JLR's here. I know. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, vet girl. Hey. Hey. So he's going to be going. Thank you. Thank you, mods. Thank you. You guys are beautiful people. All right. So I'm going to get back on this one. Oops. I keep trying to end my live chat.
Oh my goodness. I'm a mess. Stand tonight, 15 degrees. Oh golly, that's cold. That's so cold. Yes, we do. We have great mods. We had one that went rogue, and she may have responded back. I asked her what the heck happened to her. She might be highly embarrassed just now. I gotta start heating up these things because it's starting to get late in the day. Larger burner. Yes, we want larger burner. So that's for the eggs. Larger burner. This is for the bacon. About to start the sizzle on my coffee. I still haven't had my coffee yet. Crap. Well, I gotta have grounds in mine too. I don't know what's going on. I haven't used a Keurig in so long. Yes, we've got almost 800 people in here. So everybody that's in here, if you guys didn't get a notification that I was going live, please go out to the channel and change your notification bell to none and then change it back to all. Or you can unsubscribe and resubscribe. Ohio Girl, it's bullhornbetty@gmail.com. Oh, we will. We will. We even got the feet warmers that go into the shoes. So I know she was. Olivia always stays up late. She likes to edit. And she's very, very, yes, thank you. Because I get up very early and I do my makeup. Usually I don't. I'm usually but I didn't know if we were going. It didn't seem like we were going out today to the TBI building. It seems like we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've got to wait until the team is up so we can decide. We have 800 people in right now. We have 800 people in here right now. So for those of you that love this content, please like, share, and subscribe. I know some people in here don't. Which is funny because I don't go to channels I don't like. I really don't. But they've got nothing better to do. Oh, yes, that's true. That's true. I am talking to all of you guys. Be strong, be safe, be brave. Absolutely. Absolutely. How old are you? I'm 42. I'm 42. Yep. Hit the like button. Subscribe. So how you guys can help is, provide us information. You can send us leads. You can share and subscribe, helping us moderate these chats because we get a lot of trolls for the work that we're doing, which is crazy. Like we're out here trying to help a 5-year-old baby girl that's been missing for almost 7 months. And we got haters. I don't know why I'm losing him. One of the questions is do I have my own children? The answer is no, I don't. I was married for almost a decade, actually over a decade, and he had children, and the grandchildren were born since we were married, so I'm their only Nana that they've known. Make me love them. No, I just keep them. I mixed them and I've let them come to room temperature, and now I'm just keeping the froth going. I just heated up the pan. And it hasn't been for hours. It's only been, I think, about an hour, and they're still ice cold. So it's crazy that it's been, yes, Tabitha, it's crazy. It's been 7 months, and we haven't seen one tear out of Candace or Don Wells' eyes, except when they go on kitty station. And it's only because we've been harping on their behavior and bringing it to the forefront and removing this veil that they are the victims. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, well, we're ready. Let's hope. Yeah, he's warmed. He's got big old ski gloves on too. But I know, right? Now it's time for them to get out of their house and start looking for 7 months later. Where did Candace go? That's what I want to know. Where did she go when she took that car or that truck and drove like a bat out of hell off her property the day that Summer went missing? And why? And why? To me, it sounds funny. If you ask me, that Candace's daughter disappears And her first thought, disappears from an 11-acre property, right? 11-acre property. Let's put this in perspective. It's a huge property. Why is this thing not popping? Get in my car and drive. How many miles away did she drive? Where did There we are. Sorry about that. It keeps freezing. I don't know why it keeps freezing, but it's freezing. The other person, Tabitha, was Macbeth. We're calling him Macbeth to hide his identity. Most people know who he is, has been following the case, know his actual name, just by simply following the case. So we're not going to go into that too much. But, I just want to be respectful. He is a underage child, so. Sorry guys, gotta cook. So I'm gonna go here. The eggs. All right, breakfast is starting to come along. All right, guys, you're gonna have to watch me work while I work. Maybe I'll make got a lot of bacon here, but I'm only gonna make a little bit more. People can eat what they want when they want. So, anyways, guys, I'm going to probably just go ahead and be wrapping this stuff down because we got a lot of work to do. I got this breakfast to finish cooking. Hopefully people are starting to get up. We're finally got some light outside. And we got a long day ahead of us today. It's going to be a long, hard day ahead of us. Tomorrow is going to even be longer. And we're just going to start and get our game plan on what we're going to do this week. See how we're going to handle TBI and make it a great day. So I'm going to go ahead and pull myself out of here. I'm going to let you guys say your goodbyes to each other. And then I'm just going to kill the live. I wish I could stay with you longer, but I got a lot of stuff to do. I hope I was able to provide you guys some information. Tomorrow I'll call DoorDash. I know, right? Well, tomorrow I got some more bacon. So I'll probably make bacon for the next couple of days. And then, hey, you never know. We might go ahead and start ordering out. So, at any rate, you guys take care. Have a great day. Love you and God bless.